guys, and welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some of our year-end totals for our garden harvest for 2022. It was quite a different harvest this year. Different gardening. I had a baby, so that definitely changed things up a little bit. Some friends helped me plant some of the garden because I could not do it because, you know, she's born right around planting time. So that did not work very well for me to do it all by myself. And then friends also came and helped me harvest because I couldn't keep up with it all either. If you're new here, we grow in a back to Eden style garden covered in wood chips, and it's about 3,000 square feet. I have expanded it for this coming year, and hopefully we'll grow more food this year. So yeah, that's where we're coming from. So I just want to take a few minutes and share how our garden did and what went well and what did not go well. So some of our best producing crops were blackberries. We got 341 cups of blackberries. We were swimming in blackberries. So many blackberries, so much jam, so much cobbler. I love it. They are really good producers. So we even added some more tree bushes. So we should have even more this coming year. What? You want to get down and play? Another really big crop that we got this year was our potatoes. We got 225 pounds of potatoes. Yukon Gold potatoes. Incredibly a lot. So if I had bought those blackberries, it would have cost me $277 because it was about 25 gallons of blackberries. Now mind you, these are organic. Like, I don't spray my stuff. So I'm pretty sure those would have even cost even more. My 225 pounds of potatoes, organically, $2.16 a pound, would have cost me $484 if I had bought them. I am still eating through them. Somehow, they are still mostly good. I've thrown away a few bad ones, but they're sprouting, but, you know, I still use them. So I'm really thankful for having that abundant crop. Our peppers also did really well. We got 350 regular sweet peppers, which is about $350 worth of peppers. And then we got 475 jalapeno peppers, which is about $73 worth of peppers. Those do really well for us. We also got not quite as many banana peppers, but still 71 banana peppers. I was able to harvest blueberries from our church, and so I kind of counted that in here because it was kind of gardening related. That was about 4.5 gallons worth and about $90 worth of blueberries. Our corn, the first batch did really well. We didn't really have any pest pressure with it. I think maybe a few worms and stuff, but not really bad. The second crop basically got eaten by raccoons or something, so yeah, that was pretty much a loss. But we still got 125 ears at $31, so that was pretty good. Sweet potatoes, we had a big fat, basically 0, because they did not do well at all. The groundhog kept eating them, and yeah, we didn't really get anything. A few tiny, squirrely potatoes. But I was able to get potatoes from some lady who reached out to me on Facebook and graciously gave me some in exchange for helping her harvest. So we still have sweet potatoes from that. Our tomatoes did pretty well. We got 150 pounds, so about $150 worth of tomatoes. I mostly made salsa with these because I really did not need any tomato sauce. I had a lot left over from last year. I did make a few batches, like one batch of sauce, because I wanted to try a new recipe and I really liked it, so I'll definitely be making it more. Hint, add carrots as you roast your tomatoes for sauce, and it thickens it beautifully, and you can't even tell there's carrots in it. It makes it a little orange, but hey, it was really delicious. Sticks to your spaghetti way better. We got a whole bunch of cherry tomatoes, and I dried a whole bunch, and I love throwing those into, you know, soups or things like that. I'm probably about the only one who really loves them, but I made sure I had plenty of them to last me all year. Our elderberry bush did well. I think the birds got some, but we still got 3.5 cups of dried elderberries, which is a pretty substantial amount. I'm gonna have 2 bushes this year, I hope, and so hopefully we get more than that. Our melons did really well. We had a volunteer patch that was huge, and gave us tons of watermelons. So we got 21 honeydews, 9 cantaloupe, 42 crimson sweets watermelon, 21 sugar baby watermelon. So let's see, that's like $200 worth of melon right there. We got 10 butternut squashes, no buttercup squashes, a few pumpkins, few zucchinis, very few. So that kind of grouping does not do very well. Squash, I'm still trying to get better at. We didn't really get any strawberries. They did not do well. I'm not really sure why. maybe they didn't get enough water at the right time, but we did not get very many. Our onions did okay. They could have probably done better. Our garlic, this was the first year we actually really got garlic, so I was impressed with that. We got about a little over 2 pounds, so I mean, it's better than none, and I planted a whole bunch more for this coming year. 2 more things. Our cucumbers, we got about 100 cucumbers, so a little less than $100 probably worth of cucumbers, which we ate a ton of and made pickles out of a ton of them. We also got 80 cups of green beans, which we've eaten through a bunch of those. So, probably about like $50 worth of green beans. Okay, so, I had all this food stored away. I had one chest freezer completely full of a ton of my blackberries, all my blueberries, applesauce, corn, beans, all that sort of stuff. It was full of it. And somehow around November, it either tripped the surge protector or got turned off or something, and I did not realize it, and I lost everything in it. So it was like $250 worth of food. But even more than that, it was like, if you've ever gardened or put up food for yourself, you know, it's a lot of sweat and hard work that goes into it, especially here in the South where it's 100 degrees by, 10 o'clock. And so trying to get out there early with a newborn, which is not very easy, to harvest some of that stuff, and, just trying to juggle all that. It was hard to see all that food wasted. It was not salvageable. Like, I wanted to just make jam out of the berries or something, but all the freezer juices had leaked and it was nasty, so. And I wasn't sure how long it had been off either, so I did not want to risk it. So yeah, I lost my entire corn crop, all my blueberries had harvested, and a bunch of applesauce. Yeah, lots of stuff I'd put up. So that was not very great. Hopefully we do not have that happen again, and we have monitors on it now that hopefully will alert us if that ever happens again. So anyway, that's our garden totals for this year. We got about almost $2,000 worth of food from our garden, which is incredible. Very well worth it. I think, I probably wouldn't go buy organic potatoes at $2.16 a pound. I'd buy the cheap ones, but, I can have much cleaner food for not very much work. I mean, potatoes are super easy. A friend came and helped me plunk them in the ground, and 3 months later, I was pulling them out. Especially in the wood chips. The wood chips make it so easy, because the dirt is so loose and you don't have to dig into clay soil, which is what we have here. It just makes it so loose and fluffy and easy to pull it out. And they're pretty clean too. So I love harvesting potatoes. So hopefully this coming year's garden will be even better. I'm starting to plan out how things are going to go. I added on a little bit so I can plant some potatoes there so I can keep an eye out for the groundhog. Hopefully that works. We added some fruit trees and some more blueberry bushes. Yeah, hopefully it just does so much better and we get even more food and are able to feed our family with it for the year and help others as well. Okay, so also the amount of money I put into it was maybe $60 or $70 this year. I really did not put much into it this year. Kept my costs pretty low, so that was pretty great. I buy my potato seed usually, but I don't buy a lot of my other seed. I kind of just either save my seed or I still have seed from last year, so that kind of thing. I did plant fall crops of broccoli and cabbage and things like that, but we got a really cold snap in December, and no, actually before that even. Let's be real. There was a freeze in November or something that killed them, and they were not even remotely close to being ready to harvest, so might have even been October. It was a fail this year, but I'm going to try again.
In October, because it has never frosted on my birthday.
It was frosty on Ava's birthday, so, that was pretty early. Hers is mid-October, so, yeah. It was very cold. You like my ear? So anyway, we're going to try again, but we'll see.
I hope it snows on my birthday.
If you grew a garden, I'd love to know how your garden did. Do you keep track of stuff like this? I love the numbers and finding out exactly how much food I harvested and was it worth it. Yes, I totally agree that it was worth it. I mean, I'm still eating the watermelon. I froze some and I've made it into smoothies and it's so good. So yes, it is very worth it to us. Some of the food that we grow is what we really love, and you can't always buy it. in the store. It's just how we like it. So it is worth it for me. It's a lot of work, but I enjoy it. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, we'd love for you to do so. It's free, and you can find out all about our gardening adventures this year. We will have a very active 1-year-old for garden season 2023, and so that will be interesting. Her trying all the different foods in the garden. I can't wait for her to go grab a green bean or a cucumber or a cherry tomato right out of the garden and eat it fresh. Which is why I don't garden with sprays and stuff, because then she can eat it right out of the garden. And my 6-year-old as well. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.